in February of 2017, after a successful ride back from India Bike Week in Pondicherry, I was invited by DSK Benelli to their facility in Pune. I got a chance to catch up with the Assistant Vice President of After Sales Service for DSK Benelli India, Mr. Joseph Augustus PF. We discussed DSK Benelli's approach to after sales service and their plans ahead. Here's how it all went down.
Thanks, Augie, for coming over. So, I think I'll give you a brief about what is special about the place which you have visited and what is the concept about what we wanted to do and what we have achieved as well from the perspective of after sales. By this partnership of DSK and Benelli, the Superbike has become available to the masses, primarily by the strategy of marketing what has happened in terms of economy to the customers and also reachability to the customers. So to ensure that, we had to ramp up the network also, so that the customers at every corner of the India can be able to get this product. Benelli, being a heritage product with almost around 100 years or century of experience, had to come into India and also catch up with the bigger brands already existing. So DSK had a very short time span to reach that zenith of what we wanted to do or what our goals were. Every dealership would like to create the best showrooms, the brightest, the widest, the shiniest thing, because it's a point of sale. But when it comes to service, everyone, whatever the matter is, they try to cut corners, because that's what they try to say, because it's at the back end. Anything at the back end always tries to, is not taken good care of. This reflects on the brand as well. So we realized that Benelli is a superbike, and when it's a superbike, the customers are different in nature. The main concern for a dealer is return of investment. So they would put as much as money in a showroom, but why they are not willing to put as much money in a workshop is because they feel that they will try to get as much more revenue from the showroom, but that is not the fact. More revenue is got from the in the workshop by retaining the customers and ensuring that they are loyal with you. And that is the concept we wanted to bring into the culture of our DSK Benelli dealership. As I said earlier, the best friend for the customer is the technician who's handling his bike. But the technician capabilities, if you look for superbike industry, is very, it's minuscule, the kind of quality which is required for a superbike operation. You have the technicians in the car, in the four-wheeler categories, and you have the technicians in the mechanics in the commuter segment two-wheelers categories. But the technology in a superbike is slightly in between both of this. You have to develop them, and developing them takes time. So that is what we set up right from the start. We wanted to ensure that our dealer network has the right trained manpower in various activities, whether it's from the technician level, whether it's the supervisor level, or whether it's the workshop manager level or the dealer principal level. So everyone needs to understand their function and their roles and how to perform. So with that basis, we set up the DSK National Manpower Excellence Center. Technicians will be the highest attrition you will find in every workshop. The reason is this, you will get some additional, some 100 rupees in salary, they will jump, because they don't find value in the work. So we are trying to add value to those people also, to ensure that they understand the product, understand their own skills, understand their own value, and know that they have a higher step to look for. We are also conducting some parallel programs for engineers or students. Here, once they come, we make them do it practically in terms of whether it's a vernier caliper or a micrometer or dial bore gauge. We ensure that they are they can know how to use each of those equipments practically in an engine environment or in a product related environment, and understand it, not by in a theory where they say, okay, they give a piece of rod and say measure it and write it in an exam. So it becomes much more practical oriented here. They physically get to see how those components function. And in a basic level, we also give them an opportunity to dismantle and assemble an engine as well. And the benefit of all of this is that, as I said earlier, we have created a DSKV manual, which Benelli found is very superlative in even with their experience of what they already have in the global market. So they have taken our entire processes, entire infrastructure standards, the entire methodology of our working, even the training center also as the benchmark for the global standards. Incidentally, this facility what we have set up is the largest for Benelli globally also. Okay. So in both ways, DSK has made a difference for the Benelli brand in India. So this, I think, is in a nutshell what is the concept on why we have developed this facility and what we are doing here. And the reality of it, I think, as we are doing a walkthrough, maybe you will be able to capture those simple examples, I think.